Right, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to yet another YouTube video. Today, I'm gonna be doing a trade recap as well as a live trading session. The live trading session is a bit longer, don't get me wrong, it's around 20 minutes. It took us to hit full take profit on our trade for the day. However, you don't have to really watch it. However, I recommend you watching the main trade recap. I'm gonna be going over every single thing that helped me execute my trade today and why we are up around $23,000, a little bit over $23,000 on the day. I sent this trade out to every single VIP premium member inside of my community. So if you want to learn, if you want to get started with trading, or if you just wanted to, take the first step to becoming a profitable futures trader, I recommend you guys clicking the link or just personally messaging me on either Instagram or TikTok if you have any questions. But click the link if you guys want to get started. We're currently hosting a sale going 50% off inside of the community. So go ahead, join. Now let's get started with this trade recap and go over how I made $23,000 on the day, everybody. Let me share my screen over here. Look at this. First off, I'm going to turn this one off so you guys can see better. To get started over here, it was a pretty basic trade, honestly. You guys could see all of our executions is at 21. Let me do a bar replay for you guys. Start a new one. We'll go around here like this. There we go. So to start off with our main strategy that I was teaching, that I teach for all the premium members inside of the community, is we're going to have a sweep of liquidity, an inversion to the downside, a draw of liquidity to target, and that's pretty much it. All you need is those three to help you get started. And then obviously you can add other confluences like SMTs, order blocks, rejection blocks, all these other things, right? So for this trade, initially we have an SMT off of all-time highs, right? We had a SMT off of this high as well. So right over here, I'll draw it out for you guys. We had a SMT from here all the way up until this candle. So now we have an SMT. Next candle, you see we get our inversion. We get our inversion on this candle right over here. This was our entry. It was supposed to be up here, but I don't know why it filled me in all the way down here. Now, this trade was a little bit longer. Don't get me wrong. You'll see throughout the live trading video that I ended up bringing up my TP. It was originally at 50 points, 200 ticks. However, throughout this trade, we ended up opening up a 15-minute for value gap that we could have potentially rejected and bounced off of, and that was all the way down here. So this was my target at the end of the day, and that's what we hit initially, right? So you'll see now I kept holding my stop loss all the way up here and my full take profit here. I didn't go break even until, because we didn't, even though, right, I'll just explain it, matter of fact. So over here, I could have went break even on this little dump over here, but I didn't, because I only go break even once we sweep out a point of liquidity, and we didn't sweep out anything over here. So there's no reason for me to, go break even, and we could have potentially just chopped around. So I was still holding my stop loss all the way at the top of this high at 27,008, as well as my TP all the way down here at 944. So what you'll notice is throughout my trade is we did going back into some drawdown after being some profits for a little while, and then after this we were able to implement a new internal low over here. So this ended up becoming my break-even point because I didn't have one initially. This was my break-even all the way here, but this ended up becoming my full take profit, so I didn't have a break-even. However, once we created an internal low, that became my new break-even once we swept it out on the NASDAQ, and that's exactly what ended up happening. Obviously, we were still in some drawdown, and the next candle, you see, we ended up sweeping it, so we are break-even. Now, what you'll notice is we were so close to hitting my full take profit. We were only initially around around a point and a half off. So I could have closed out my position, however, I wasn't paying attention. You'll notice in my stream, so I just had my alert and my full take profit set as a limit order. However, I wasn't paying attention. Now, you should never be greedy to the point where you only want 1 point. Like, that isn't going to make a difference for you, that $5 or $10, So you always take your profits, even if it's just, feeding you in your full TP, just like that. But I didn't pay attention, so I ended up holding my position, and we were so close to getting back to break even. It was honestly just chopping around for a little bit, but then you'll notice after a certain period of around 19 minutes, how long our trade was. We'll just say 20 minutes for the video. So after around 20 minutes, we did end up having our full take profit getting hit, which ended up allowing us to be around, and I'll share my screen for you guys to see this. It was roughly around $23,000 on the day, everybody, and it was insane. Let me see, how can I do this? Okay, you know what, I'll do this very, very quickly for you guys. Boom, $23.1 thousand. You seen that? 23.2, $11,000. Just because YouTube restricts it. However, if you guys want to see the full P&L screenshots, you'll see my entry and exit is all the way down here. If you guys do want to see the full P&L screenshots, make sure that you guys all go ahead, subscribe to this channel, hit the notifications bell icon so you guys get notified every time I post a new video. Go ahead, watch my Instagram and TikTok, because I'll be posting on my stories all of the P&L and all the profits and payouts that we get inside of the community as well. Now, to wrap up this video, again, this is the trade recap. What you'll notice is that in the next part is going to be the live trading session where I'm going to be, if you want to watch it, you'll see how I was, controlling myself during this trade and my whole entire thought process behind it. So if you do want to watch it, continue watching this video. If you guys want to get started in trading, make sure you guys click the link in the description to sign up and become a premium member today. That way I can help you guys out. You would have made everything back that you would have paid for. It's less than how much the average less than how much the average person spends on coffee every single month. So I would take that first step initially. You'll never regret starting out earlier. So if you guys want to get started with trading, click the link in the description, get started today, and I will see all of you guys in the next video. The live trading session is going to be starting right now for you guys. See you guys tomorrow.